Transform your calendar into a powerful profit marketing tool. Today, I'll show you how to make an intentional plan for sales and profits. First, you must get strategic and proactive about your sales calendar. By the end of this session, you'll have a clear roadmap for every promotion and sale, updated and optimized for each month, week, and quarter to keep sales coming in consistently and to help you in being the CEO of a profitable business. The first step is to block in any annual promotions that you run. So whether it's an end of season sale, a Black Friday sale, maybe it's Cyber Monday, you get it. Any of these big events, you want to get those in first. These are kind of your anchor points for the year. And then next, I want you to consider any other fixed date promotions. So specific holiday sales or special event days that align with your offers. Okay. And then moving to more frequent promotions, if you have monthly themes or quarterly offers, let's get those scheduled. Now, if you don't, this is something that I want you to plan to implement, okay? These are crucial for keeping your audience engaged and your revenue stream consistent. Okay, what about weekly promotions? Maybe you have a deal of the week, like something you do every Friday or every Monday, or a recurring service highlight, anything like that. These keep your audience coming back and can greatly increase customer lifetime value. Now, don't forget to pencil in new product launches. You can kind of have a rough idea of when you want to introduce something new. If not, kind of think about that and then block out that time now, okay? It's vital to allocate planning, marketing, and launch phases well in advance. And I'm going to encourage you to color code each type of promotion for quick reference because this visual strategy is going to help you instantly see the balance of sales activities throughout the year. Now, to make this process seamless, you can grab my free Rolling Quarters Planner I'll drop the link below in the description. It's the perfect tool to integrate your promotions and sales, all those strategies effectively into your calendar. Again, I'll drop the link to this free download below. But in the meantime, let's jump over to my computer and let me show you how we're going to actually use this template, okay? Okay, so now I've pulled up my Rolling Quarters template, and I want to walk you through how you can go in and kind of just, schedule out those sales and promotions. So anything that you see in blue, obviously is a holiday and normally what I do, I taught this actually in a previous video. I'll drop the link below this where I talked about this calendar in particular and shared this template. But I will go through and I add all of the holidays first, okay? And then the next thing I add are any of our personal family birthdays, that type of thing. So I don't have any of that on here because I felt like it would just confuse you and be a little too much. But you want to make sure you have those things scheduled in. If you have any vacations that are planned or any times that, maybe it's a high school graduation, a college graduation, a wedding, any kind of special events going on, you want to make sure those things are blocked off, okay? But like I say, I went into more detail in a previous video. I'll drop that link below. But those things for me, I use blue to color code anything that's family related, okay? Then what I've done is I've highlighted in green. I've got 3 different colors going on here. So the one annual that I have on here is Black Friday. I'll be honest, I don't do Black Friday sales. It's not something that I participate in, but I know there are a lot of people who do. There's a lot of people that will even do it the week before. So if that were the case, you could go up here and you could block off down through here. Maybe you're going to do it the whole week before Thanksgiving as an example. And in 2025, that would be, these dates that I have blocked off here with the cursor. Okay, so you could, however it works for your promotions and your sales calendar in your business. Okay, if you, offer something that is back to school, then you obviously would want to consider, doing some things at the end of August. If your products, I used to be with a candle company at one point, and man, did we ever sell a lot of candles during the holiday seasons, and not just Thanksgiving and Christmas, But we also did a lot at Valentine's Day and around Easter, and Mother's Day was a huge holiday for us. And believe it or not, even 4th of July, we had a candle that was supposed to like keep the bugs and pests away outside. So, we would promote those around 4th of July. So if you've got something that is specific to a certain time of the year, you need to take that into consideration. But in this example, I'm just trying to keep it very generic. And so I put Black Friday in here as the one example here. Now, another thing that I've done is I've gone in and I've done first Monday, as in, okay, I think I'm going to try to do in 2025, I'm going to look at doing a new product introduction from my shop that I will promote to my list and on social media on the first Monday of each month. And so I thought, well, let me see what that's going to look like if I put it on there. This is when you're putting it onto this calendar, this is when you're in the planning stage. Okay. You're just kind of putting things out there and getting a feel for what it looks like, big picture. All right. And then I filled in and I thought, okay, then I could do also a quarterly workshop at the end of each quarter. So I went through and I picked the last month of the quarter and said, okay, let's look at doing that on a Monday, but more towards the last Monday. But down here, I thought, well, that's a little late because it's getting so close to first Monday in April. So for March, I thought, well, I'd bump it back up since the last Monday, excuse me, the last Monday is actually the last day of the month. So this kind of gives you that overall look where you can, it's kind of like, being up above and being able to just see the whole year at a glance, and you can go in and kind of decide what to do. I know for me, as I look at this, honestly, what I see is, ooh, there is an awful lot of white space because we want to make sure that we're, offering some type of sale or promotion consistently to our list. And I do a email newsletter every Monday, and there is a section in there where I could talk about and give my audience an opportunity to buy at different times. Now, I could still call first Monday, first Monday. That could be the new product introduction, right? But what I could also do is I could come in here and I could do a flash sale, and I have some kind of flash sale maybe on the other Mondays of the week. So I could come in here if I wanted to, and I could, it doesn't have to be Flash Sale Friday. It can be, but since my newsletter comes out on Mondays, I'm looking at, okay, let me see what I could do on a Monday. So, well, I could put, a flash sale here. I could probably even do another one here. It's just a mention in the email newsletter for me. Okay, this isn't like a huge, launch or any kind of big promotion. And I don't do a lot of launches. And so you can see there's a lot of open space here. And actually, I could even, probably do it even on here as well. So what I want you to look at is as you're looking at your calendar, I want you just to go in and fill in all of the places where you think, I need to consider this. And so, you can evaluate, you can think about it. Like I say, again, I want you to think about what, when do you email your list? What works for your calendar? When does your new content come out? That type of thing. In fact, in the next video, which I'm going to be directing you to, we're actually going to be talking about your content calendar, okay? But you can't really work on your content calendar till you know when your sales are, right? But you can think about, okay, when do I create content on a consistent basis weekly? And I know that I send out a newsletter every Monday. So I could go in here and I could highlight this and make this one. I could even do it a gold if I wanted to. Or I could do it a purple because purple is what I use. It's kind of hard to read. I I use purple for my that's kind of my the brand color. So I could come in here and put this on in for all of the flash sales and do it this way. And so I could come in and like I say, once you get this in one, you can just copy it and then you can come in and replace this in the various places and see, well, what does this look like? Is this something that I feel like I would be able to handle and not burn out my list? And again, it's not like I'm sending an email and that's all I'm talking about, okay? So that's something to consider. Of course, first Monday, that's different. That is where I'm actually, introducing a new product. So I could go in here, fill this in, and literally just start looking at it. Once I fill in the dates and you look back at it and you think, does this look, does it look balanced? Does it look like something that is sustainable? Is it something that I can easily, maintain and keep going without any, without a lot of stress or a lot of added work? And can I systemize it? Is it something that I would be able to systemize where it could happen pretty, easily without a whole lot of extra man hours or manpower, right? Don't need to hire an assistant to help these, make these things happen. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to go through and I want you to really think about your calendar. I want you to look at it. And then, if there's a time that, for instance, that you are going to be on vacation, but if the way you're going to promote your sale is through your weekly newsletter, then that can certainly be pre-scheduled. That can still go out while you're on vacation, right? So I just want you to fill those things in and see how that works. And let me know, if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. If you're finding this helpful, hit the like button. Let me know that you're finding this helpful. But definitely, if you have any questions, I want you to drop those comments below. Now, the next step, and this is the final step, referencing your rolling quarters calendar or your template, I want you to go through and take all of your sales and promotions that you put on there, and I want you to add these to a new calendar in Google. So you can name that whatever you want to name it. But what you're going to do is you're going to take these sales and promotions calendar. I like to just call it the sales master calendar. You don't have to put the word calendar on there, but sales master. And it's where you'll take them and once you have it finalized, you're like, this is when I'm going to have my sales. This is when I'm going to have my promotions. Then you want to move those onto your Google Calendar at the specific dates where you've got those things assigned, okay? So today we have turned your calendar into a strategic asset, detailed with promotions and sales that will drive your business forward. Remember, the key to profitability is not just planning, but it's also adapting and regularly. So you've got to regularly review and adjust your promotions in response to the market trends and business growth. And then, just make sure that your business remains competitive and on target for success. So in the next video in this series, now that you know when you'll be offering promotions and sales to your audience, the next step is to plan your content around these dates. So I want you to check out that video that just popped up on your screen. And in this, I'm going to walk you through this next step of planning your content.